Do not.
Hi there. Calm down, boys. Let's go. All right, we have the lovely Nikki. I didn't introduce you. The lovely Nikki Penta. Over here we have the lovely Gino Frattalone. 2 T's, 2 L's. Right, there, Gino?
From where?
From Venice, Florida.
Right.
There he
But
is.
where am I living now?
You're living in Littleton, Mass.
Oh, and you're going to be the
That's right.
individual.
I'll be over there too because I
Right.
spread around like a fungus.
And mi culpa, because I was the one actually that sponsored this gentleman.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're killing the show here, but
All
that's
right, all
okay.
right.
Thank you very much. No, good shot. Good
Doesn't
shot.
take much.
All right, thank you. This is Dennis Galvin, who was running for selectman, but couldn't possibly win right now. Okay, so you have a thing about giant pumpkin you're gonna play?
Yes, I bought.
Hold it. Forget the pumpkin for a moment. We have an interview we're gonna play. This is much more important.
Sure.
This is an interview with Audrey. Oh yeah. Urbanowitz. Great show, huh? Sorry, Audrey Urbanowitz from the HSV in beautiful, knock it off over here, beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia. Not to be confused with Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, buddy. All right. Okay, she's in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley. Hit it. Okay, this is Audrey Urbanowitz. I got that right, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay, good. And you're in Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Yep.
You're at the CBS affiliate?
ABC.
Close enough. I thought it said CBS on the phone.
Well, we've got ABC, CBS, and Fox.
You got everything.
Yes.
Great. It's a smorgasbord. And it's WHSV.
Yep.
Don't they have antique auctions in Harrisonburg? My friend buys antiques. I thought he mentioned Harrisonburg, Virginia.
I'm not sure. I know they have some estate sales around here, but I'm not positive about like a I don't know, monthly or weekly thing.
I don't know if it's mostly in the summer, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Because you know how heavily it snows in. So you're in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley.
Beautiful here.
How are the mosquitoes in the summer? Nice?
Not bad. Not
Really
bad at
warm.
all.
Why is that? Too high?
Probably the lack of humidity.
That doesn't stop them here.
It's pretty comfortable in the summertime.
You don't have standing women, right? You have any standing? Well, those two. Don't you have standing water?
Yeah, we've got a few small lakes, a reservoir. We've got a couple of creeks, but no real large body of water around here.
Well, we have one slightly east of us.
Yeah, just a small, large.
Small one, yes. So you were a former bartender, and then you got the calling.
Yeah. So I was working for Chili's for 12 years. I started as a hostess and worked my way up, and I traveled doing new store openings. In fact, the one I did in Massachusetts was Somerset.
That's in the south of here, I think.
Yeah, so I opened that Chili's, and I got kind of caught up in some hurricanes between 2004 and 2005. And I was looking for a career where I wasn't in an office every day from 9 to 5, and I wanted something that was different every day. And
So you're in from 4 to 11 now, or 3 to 12 now, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but you look at the weather.
Yes, and every day is different, even on quiet days.
That's because the cloud goes by.
Exactly.
Otherwise, no. And then you're on Weather Brains Panelists, right?
Yep.
What is that all about? Is that run by the station or?
Nope, it's actually done by James Spann in Birmingham, Alabama.
Wait, that's Birmingham, Alabama. Let's get this straight here now. BHM, is it?
Yeah, they started it 11 years ago, the first weather podcast. And of course, there's a couple other right now, and it's we do it every Monday night. And so we release it online on iTunes and YouTube.
What's an example of a question? They're questions or just tell what's going on?
Yeah, we all just kind of there's like 5 or 6 of us sometimes, and we kind of talk about the weather in our region, and then we'll have a guest on. Last week we had a guy that runs an app, kind of a military-based app. They say they can get better warnings than kind of the NWS, and we had a social scientist on to talk about that. We've had
what's a social scientist do? How clouds feel or what?
Basically what people would respond to.
Sirens.
Yes.
Or the tornado's coming, or a roaring freight train when you're not near a freight line.
Exactly.
That would do it, yeah. So when is this on?
Monday nights at 9:30 Eastern time.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm already sleeping. No,
That's
you know. So what is it? What is it on? No, what? No, what is it broadcast on?
There's a live link, and then it's on YouTube. You can search for weatherbrains.com,
Mm-hmm.
and the most recent episode is on the webpage, and it's fed through YouTube and iTunes.
Looney Tunes?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the stuff is out there. Weatherbrains.com, huh?
Yep.
Well, you don't use panelists now. Weatherbrains.com. Okay. Breaker. All right, so your lack of, what's the sample thing on there?
A sample of
They
on the
need,
weather.
they need a reporter from the Northeast.
Yep, we could. Yep, we'll take anyone.
Well, thank you. That's a good recommendation. I'm available.
Of course.
Hey, you know, a little New England touch.
Well, we like to talk to a realm of people. You know, it's not always on broadcast meteorologists. It's, you know, we've even had someone who wasn't in the field, a woman who kind of experienced not a hurricane, a tornado. So we've had a realm of different people, researchers, people from NWS, SPC, guys that have their own app. We've had the Sunset Weather guys on, and just a whole realm of different people.
How about somebody who did Weathering the Weather with Ed?
I'm sure we could.
It's an education. May I blow my horn, please? Thank. It's educational meteorology show. It's done at the Westford Community Access TV station, and it's 48 episodes. 30 of them are on out there on YouTube.
I've looked at a couple of them.
Did I mention I have my own YouTube channel? Did I mention that?
There you go.
Thank you. And we're looking for subscribers, you know.
You're a big deal.
Yes, that's what I do. I walk in the house. I'm a big deal. And then she says, no, you're not. And what is it now? Oh, and they're on YouTube or my channel.
Yep.
And then these nonprofits can download them for free from a thing called Peg Media.
Oh, okay.
Which are a profit, so. Nonprofits only.
So are you trying to get to like school children or just kind of like amateur meteorologists?
Anybody.
Okay.
Anybody, I don't care. Squirrel down the street, what do I care? You know, a bird coming in. Yeah.
Well, that sounds great. Education is the key.
That's right. And please send money because
yep.
It's all volunteer. Oh, my God. And I have a variety show now, which you're on.
Right.
Yeah, and that's... We did 31 shows already, and I've got my usual... Now I got a raise. I'm 00.
Yep. That's about how much I get paid on Weather Brains.
Well, you know...
The big bucks.
Yeah, the big bucks, yeah. All right. So what the winter of 2016-17? What? No, it's been non-existent here. By the way, first 2 days of March here were a total of they've been 44 degrees above normal total. So,
wow.
Today is only 35 temperature.
That's about where we are today, with some snow squalls. But you know, it's been interesting because December, we were so cold in December. It was cold. It was windy. We were getting, you know, the Great Lakes were getting hammered because it was so cold in December. And January was kind of near average.
We were way above here.
And we got precipitation. We had been dry since October. We had gotten rain in January. We actually just kind of, it was another one of those, we had the moisture several times during the month, but just not the cold air in place. And then February was like April. Basically, only, what did we look at? 5 days in the 30s in February for us.
We had 3 record highs and tied 1.
Wow. I think we tied 2 of them.
You losing 3-2. It went into extra innings, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And so far, yesterday, what was yesterday? Yesterday was pretty near average, and then today we've got that kind of clipper coming through. So we're very
Alberta Clipper from Alberta, Canada, folks.
Right.
If it was from Saskatchewan, they'd call it the Saskatchewan Clipper.
I think this one is from Saskatchewan, back on the map.
Really?
So
we still call it Alberta.
Yeah, they're all variations.
Yeah. So So how are the summers there? I mean, is it helping? How high up are you?
We're about 14 to 1600 feet up.
So it's only 93 degrees instead of 98.
Right.
Oh,
exactly.
yeah. And muggy,
And then
right?
our mountains on either side are about 3 or 4,000. So that's our valley, is a elevation of about 1,400 feet. Summers are actually very nice because we don't get the humidity from the Atlantic. The Blue Ridge Mountains to our east
They block it.
help block the moisture from the
What,
Atlantic.
what's the usual dew point in the summer? If it's
Um,
93 degrees.
50s, lower 60s.
I'm sorry, that's not high enough. We
When it's in the upper 60s, that is,
That's
I mean,
disgusting.
even mid 60s is I wouldn't call it rare, but it's just not fully
well,
typical.
come over here. You're gonna have it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, I grew up in Connecticut, so I
I
understand.
wouldn't talk about that. We're in Connecticut.
Wallingford.
I've heard of that.
Yep.
No. What's the matter? Yale University wasn't close enough.
Yeah, right.
Did you? Yeah. Go ahead.
I was going to say the summers, with the lack of humidity, we actually, even though we get some severe weather, we definitely have a lack of severe weather.
Okay.
And you can watch the storms coming across the area, and then all of a sudden they move east of the Blue Ridge, and they are lit on fire, and they're just
Well, the humidity probably.
roaring. Exactly.
By the way, Darth Vader just went behind you over there.
Okay.
He went from my left to your right over there. He went from west to east as I look at you.
There you go.
It's like the radio. We're doing a broadcast on sports, so it's going from the right to left. Oh, let me turn the radio around here,
Right.
So where'd you get your degree? Here goes another one. Tell him, close that door behind you, please. Can you hear me?
I think that's Holly. No, they can't. I've got my door closed.
Oh, good.
I went through Mississippi State's online program.
MSU, I thought that was the Montana State for a while.
No, Mississippi. And that I was actually still traveling my first 2 years that I was in school.
Mm-hmm.
So
how long does that take, the program?
it took me close to 3. And you're going full summer. So I had my associates already done in just general studies, and
Where was
until I
that
figured
from?
out.
Where was it?
That was from Northeast State in Johnson City, Tennessee.
Not John. I've heard of Johnson City, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Great area.
Good old TN for Tennessee, yes.
And I learned, that's where I interned at, and I lived there, and it was great to learn in the mountains, because what better to learn, and everywhere is has its challenges, but the mountains just add a little something extra.
Hey, you went up there with a lightning rod. Okay, let's see what happens.
Yep.
Jeez. I have 2 degrees in meteorology. That's for the cheap seats.
Oh.
BS and MS. I'm infamous. Did you ever hear the City College of New York?
No.
No, you did. Okay.
I did.
Then University of Wisconsin. I'm a beaver and a badger in
Okay.
Madison. So CCNY is the beavers and Wisconsin's the badgers. So
Oh, you got the animals covered.
I go around like that, So what do you expect the summer? It looked like the long range is going to be above normal. Yeah. So what else is new?
Yeah, I'm not surprised, but I feel like at times when you have kind of a milder winter or maybe an early spring or something, it's kind of the opposite as we head into summer. I don't really do summer, long range forecasts, look at some stuff, but I don't know. My gut says it's not going to be as hot, but we will wait and see.
Well, you can come back in September and tell
All right,
us,
that works.
You know what I mean? So is there anything else you'd like to bring up, like the price of beef in Harrisonburg? Or?
No, big agriculture area.
Why should people visit? Or
Oh my
not?
gosh, there is so much. If you like to drink, first of all, there's a
Hold
million.
it, please. Okay.
There's a
Yes.
million wineries, million breweries. The views are incredible.
Except during
from-
a fog, right? Well, you're in the
Yeah.
valley, though.
Yeah, we're in the valley, so we'll get fog. On the clear nights, we'll
Yeah.
get the inversions and stuff. But the Shenandoah National Park is spectacular.
How far is that? From you?
From our station, like 30, 35 minutes.
Oh, that's good. And
Yeah.
as the crow flies, I was going to do that with my hair, but you can tell that I can't. I washed it last night to make it look good.
There's a lot of history around here, a lot of Civil War battlefields, and it really is just a beautiful.
They refer to it as the Civil War or the war between the states in Virginia.
Depends on who you ask.
Or which
but
part of the state, right?
Yeah, exactly.
When I say VA, I mean the Veterans Administration. That's what I say.
Yes.
So when do you you're on Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday. Yep.
Yes. And when is it?
And
3 to 12 or something like that?
I go in. I'm 2:30 to like 11:45.
All right. What is you're on cable?
We're on Fox, we're on ABC, we're on CBS.
I think you should pick up my show. Let's talk.
I am not. Yeah, I'm. That is not my direction.
Okay. All right. So, what about if I send you weather from up here? You put it up. My correspondent going crazy in Massachusetts.
We have the consultants, and they like hyper local weather. It's almost a shame if I zoom out on a map.
Hyper local. Tell them we're just hyper.
Yep.
You want to see hyper? I'll show you hyper. Okay. Well, so y'all come back now. You hear?
Yeah.
Just let me know when you want to do this again. I'm from
Sounds
Southern
good.
New York, you know.
That's right.
From New York City, you know. I was born in Brooklyn, but I got out before I learned how to talk, so I don't have the accent. Did you ever hear Brooklyn? It's 3rd Avenue and 33rd Street. You got a PhD,
yeah.
You sound like that. Yes.
Yep. I grew up in New York City, big Yankees fan. Sorry.
Excuse me. I went from the Yankees to the Mets because I got tired of sitting there in a tux going, very good, ooh, sweating your chops off, you know. Oh my God. We went over to Shea Stadium. Let's have a party.
Yep.
You know? And then when they have the record for the most losses in the majors, 120. First season. 40 and 1. It's not easy. We used to go to the games, but we knew they were going to lose, but we didn't know how they were going to do it.
Yeah.
If you made 15 errors in the same inning against them, they'd kill you.
Ed, we'll have you on Weather Brain sometime.
You do that. You know how to get a hold of me.
Absolutely.
All right, Audrey, it's been wonderful talking to you. And
thank you very
may
much.
the thunderstorms stay away.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Ed.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. That was an excellent interview, don't you think? Stop laughing. You're not going to make it.
I know it.
All right. So you have first of all, let's do a quick quiz here. Mona Lisa, multiple choice. Ready? Mona Lisa's real name is A. You're up, Dennis.
All right, go ahead.
A. I just did. Mona Lisa's real name is A. T-Rex, B. Camel, C. Mona Lisenbaum, or D. Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. Gino, it's a tough one. You ready? PBS stands for Public Broadcasting Size, Public Broadcasting Steel, Public Broadcasting Stone, or Public Broadcasting Service.
Service.
Thank you very much. I think that's 2 for 2. All right. Nikki?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Which does not belong? You ready? A. Moose. B. Deer. C. Human. D. Rabbit. Yes?
Oh, D. Rabbit.
What are you talking about? C. Human.
We're animals too.
No, he's a real animal.
We are animals too.
What the heck you think a rabbit is? That's not, you're out. Thank you for the buzzer. Killing me here.
Doesn't
All right,
take much.
a quick thing about your pumpkin.
I'm growing a giant pumpkin
That's not how.
in the ground.
Thank you for that. They're going crazy here, folks. All right, go ahead. What are you doing to get it?
I bought
I
the
threw it in the bathtub. What are you doing?
I bought the seeds.
Yes.
When the ground gets warm, I'll plant them.
How many seeds you putting in?
I don't know however many are in the packet.
Yeah, but how does that give you one? Doesn't it give you several?
Well, you got to plant them, and whichever one looks like it's gonna actually get big enough, that's the one that you
What do you
keep in
do?
the ground. The other
Pump
ones you
air
pull
in it?
out. Yeah, you pump air in.
Pump air. Okay.
More like fertilizer.
Let's not go into that. All right. All right. Okay. Gino's going to sing a song today. What is it's Mama.
With 2M.
2M Mama. Oh my God. All right.
And
all right,
3
Gino,
A's.
you want to do it sitting, standing, or on your
No.
head?
Actually, why should I do standings? Oh, you're going to put the CD on, the DVD
They're
on.
going to do it later.
Oh,
We'll be in.
so
Don't
you
worry
want me to
about it.
sing?
You don't listen.
Yeah.
Sing.
I can't sing.
I want you to sing.
Mama tu. All right, see?
Come on, Gino. Come on, Gino. You're all right. You could do it.
You can't sing today, Gino?
No, my voice.
Well, you've been talking too much.
All right, I wrote it down. All right, make you happy.
No, don't make me happy. It makes me.
All
Just
right.
get the lyrics.
All right. Mamma, son tanto felice perché ritorno da te. La mia canzone ti dice che è il più bel giorno per me. Mamma, son tanto felice, vivere lontano perché Mamma, solo per te la mia canzone vola. Mamma, sarai con me, non sarai più sola. Quanto ti voglio bene, queste parole d'amore che si sospira il mio cuore, forse non si usano più. Mamma, ma la canzone mia più bella sei tu la vita, e per la vita non ti lascio mai più.
Wow, that was
All
pretty
right,
good.
all right, all right. You don't.
That was pretty good,
That's
Gino.
all right. But
And he was
didn't-
sitting
don't-
when he did it.
You don't need it. That was great. You're right up there. You can. You hurt my ear, by the way,
Oh,
with that
sorry
high
about
level.
that.
No,
Okay,
no, that's excellent. Now, what does that
Me
say in English?
discúlpame que l'oído te hace
Now, take two
mal.
and hit the right. What is he talking about? So what the?
I say apologize that your ear got hurt because of my singing in Spanish.
No, that's really excellent. Really, you didn't do it the other time with the other ones.
No, I know.
So what is this? That's you particular what you're saying?
I am. I'm not particular because the DVD has a song, and you can see me when I was a little boy. My father holds me in his arm. When I got older,
He still held you in his arm,
Yeah.
but he broke it.
now he
He
broke
has to
it.
like you before he sings.
Oh, okay.
He's just
Okay.
gonna like it.
All right, Dennis. Dennis.
What?
So you're running for selectman, right?
Yes.
I understand that a certain person, last name Ross, he's not running. Wasn't he thinking about doing that?
I believe he did drop out. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, was he? Yeah, he did drop.
yeah.
It's confirmed.
That. Yeah.
So,
Public record.
but
It's public record.
thank you.
Okay.
Are you a salesman?
Yeah.
Well, you people in Los Angeles, you voted for him because. All right, so you're on the Democratic ticket, right?
No, this is a nonpartisan election.
Don't stop.
Oh, come on, nonpartisan election.
So what is your stance?
Stance is.
Do you swing right-handed, left-handed, or
Oh,
what?
I generally swing right-handed.
Okay,
I don't
good.
think we can say that on TV.
Yes, we can. He swings the ball.
That's from baseball.
It's a baseball
right?
talk.
Sure
Go
it
ahead.
is.
Baseball time.
Sure
Yeah.
it is.
Or do you swish
Bottom
it?
line is,
Yeah.
Board of Selectmen have to become more responsive to your needs.
I
right?
didn't ask for anything.
Right? Second of all, we've got to make sure that we have fiscal responsibility. And third, there's a problem with drugs, and we got to do something about it. And yeah, we have to try to coordinate the police, the Board of Health, and the schools together to try to come and shape something, because the situation is not getting better; it's getting worse.
Now you watch this. Can you elucidate that on a little bit? Can you elucidate?
Elucidate.
Yes, not hallucinate.
Hallucinate.
Hallucidate.
I
Yes.
can do
I
that.
just went on and did that.
No, you didn't.
Well, for example,
do you have any specifics, for
yes,
instance?
I
on
do.
drugs?
Number,
Well, I guess
number
what-
one,
Yes.
the town has to start tracking the opioid overdoses. They're not. I'm not aware that they're doing it, right? A second thing they've got to do is that we have recreational marijuana that's going to come into this town. It's going to increase the supply. It's legal, so that means there'll be a lot more illegal transference of that material to people who are underage, like teenagers and kids like that. And I think it's important that we establish some pretty stringent bylaws to control the use of recreational marijuana in the town of Westford.
I was against it.
So was I.
Good. That makes so we lost though.
No, we didn't lose in Westford.
Oh,
Westford,
great.
but the
We're
rest of
part of the Commonwealth.
we're part of the Commonwealth, and our fortunes are tied to them.
What about if
for
we
good or bad?
What about if we seceded? Would that help?
Where would we
can't
go?
secede.
Where would we go?
Down south?
California. Okay, I don't know.
It might give the postman a hard time trying to make that
Trying to
work.
figure it out. Yeah. All right.
Be a
so
little bit
It's
of a hike.
difficult enough
thank
for
you.
them.
What is this timeout
I
for?
want to interject. This is
Go ahead.
Very
You want
important.
to? You have an? Yes. Go ahead.
Very important. I'm trying to help you. I already give to the school of Westford 4,000 pamphlets about opiates, and it's going to be distributed to their parents.
That's very
so
good.
then will you understand when they say, well, we do have already. Also, the technical school, I gave them 1,000
Yeah.
pamphlets from opioids. So the superintendent was able to distribute, and that was because the policeman in Littleton says, they like to have some from you, Gino. Do you have any extra? I said, no problem. I had it,
Oh, you're
and I
doing a
give
good
it to
job,
them.
Gino. You're doing a good job.
All right.
But you know, just on the serious side,
Yes.
this problem is touching just about everybody now.
Yes.
And it's not going to get better unless we start taking some action
Right.
on it. So we'd like to see if we can get the Board of Selectmen to try to move in that direction.
Yes, we need some funding too. Okay, I gave out 12,000 already, and also the governor is involved, and the president of the United States they say between 2015 to now, 35,000 people die of overdose.
Yeah, yeah, sad situation.
How did you get the pamphlets?
I just ordered it, and I pay out of my own money.
You did?
Yes.
I'd hug you, but you're Italian.
I know.
Sorry.
But she can.
So he'll hug you anyway.
I don't want to slide off.
He'll hug you anyway.
Oh.
Oh, come on. All right. What do you have to say, Blanche?
Go for it.
Go for it. I don't know what the hell that means. Thank you. All right. So, Gino, you're amazing.
Why?
I love the modesty.
Rotary wants to eradicate, like I did with polio. Now we are concentrating. I went to Newton. There was about 27 people from different Rotary altogether. All right. Now the governor is going to get involved, and the legislator and senators. There's going to be more compassion to those people that are taking it. We want them to be saved, not to put them in prison. We wanted to give them some option. They can. Some of them are depressed. Some of them have problems. Some of them are sick. Some they get hurt. This particular medicine should be limited. Maybe 4 or 5. That's it. After that, take an aspirin.
Except the people that are making money off this.
Oh, yes, they're coming
different
from
story.
Mexico. That's another thing like cocaine. This particular item, it comes from Mexico. It's cheaper to make it than anything else, and more stronger. We need to save those young people, older people, whatever age they are. The boy, little kids. In Acton, the chief of police friend, son died. And he asked me for, Gino, do you have any pamphlets so I can put it on my police station? How many do you want, Frank? I thought he says few. I gave him 400.
Okay. Thank you, Gino. Strong, aren't you?
Forte.
Well, don't hurt yourself.
Tenderizing him?
All right. I'm tenderizing him, yes. All right. Thank you, Gino. Thank you. What's your name again, Dennis?
Dennis Galvin.
Dennis Galvin. All right. Nikki, good luck with the pumpkin.
Thank you.
We'll be back again in 2 weeks. 2. That's for the cheap seats, 2. All right. Hit it.
Ed Sullivan is dead, but Cohen isn't. And when it comes to weather, Cohen's smart. As New York as you get, his money's on the Mets, which goes to show that Ed's a Joe who always bets his heart. You'll hear a slick review or 2 from Nicky. And Cantor Something Berg will sing some song. There's weather news and shtick, enough to make you sick. You'll be glad you came along.